In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hi, this is Justin from the State Line Sinners over here in the UK, and you're listening to Outlaw Radio. Hell yeah.
Like this hole is getting bigger, and I'm falling in. My soul is getting weaker. Pick it up, pick it up. And it goes like this. One day I seek forgiveness for everything I've done. The next I wanna hurt you. Pick it up, pick it up. There's thunder in my heart and in my soul. There's thunder in my heart and in my soul. And it goes like this. My life is so confusing, not sure where to turn. Pick it up, pick it up. And it goes like this. This hole is getting bigger, and I'm falling in. My soul is getting weaker. Pick it up, pick it up. There's thunder in my heart and in my soul. There's thunder in my heart and in my soul. At a better time, all I know, it's time for me to go. We were gonna move mountains, but all we did was dig a hole.
did was dig a hole. Oh, dig it. Dig a little deeper. Good Lord knows I tried to keep her. I'm like whiskey and you're like wine. Let's agree to disagree. Move on down the line. Yeah, I know it's time for me to go. Yeah, we tried to move mountains, but all we did was dig a hole. Girl, we tried to move mountains, but all we did was dig a hole. Yeah, we tried moving mountains, all we did was dig a hole. Dig a little deeper. Dig a little deeper. Dig a little deeper. Dig a little deeper. We were gonna move mountains. All we did was dig a hole. Yeah.
Hi, this is Jeff James,
And this is Mr. Moonlight.
and you're listening to Outlaw Radio. Outlaw Radio, baby.
If I dig a hole, I'll be filling that hole back in then, you know?
It would take me a year to dig a hole, Jim.
I'll fill it back in if it gets dug too deep.
My back hurts so bad I couldn't even dig a hole.
Yeah, I couldn't either bend over right now. I twitched my back a little bit last week, right after I told you I haven't hurt my back in a year. And then like a day later, I paid for it. I shouldn't have said anything.
We're too old to do manual labor, Jim. It's over with.
It's terrible. Jeff can't even bend his foot correctly. His hamstring is messed up, guys.
I could barely walk on my right leg sometimes. When I get up in the morning, I have to stretch out for like hours before I can actually get dressed and move around. It sucks. Sucks. Really bad.
Do you notice that it's even hard getting out of bed nowadays?
Yeah, it's been like this since like May. I've been suffering.
Okay, I get up and then I'm sitting like this in the bed, and I have to sit there for like 30 seconds before I have the guts to try to stand up without falling down. I'm telling you.
Jim said to me before the show got started, he goes, Jeff, why do you slouch down in your chair so much? You're taller than I am.
Yeah.
I'm like,
See
because I
that?
can't sit up straight, man, because my back hurts so bad.
And I have
So I
to
just hunch over.
So he's hunched over, and I have to sit with a straight back. So that's why there's the disparity there. He's actually taller than me.
Well, it's Thursday night again, another night of mayhem and crazy news. We are Outlaw Radio Nation, and we're here to kick a little ass tonight.
And we're gonna, for sure.
Yeah, we have a great lineup of music tonight. We have Mr. Moonlight, this guy, King Earn, Jay Jones, who you heard, Dig a Hole, Still in Darkness, and you heard James Ward kick it off. And then we're going to do a special drop by the band Ravenwood, which is Joe Vitale Jr.'s band.
Cool.
And maybe even a special guest popping in at 6:15. We're going to keep our fingers crossed.
Yeah, we'll see.
On that one.
So if that person makes a call at 6:15, are we gonna bring him in and say hi to him?
Yeah, well, if at 6:15 he pops in and we're able to get him on screen.
Maybe we should talk to him
Absolutely.
for a few minutes.
We're going to talk to him for a few minutes. But we're not going to ask any interview questions. We're just going to talk as friends.
Yes.
Because we don't want to give the interview away because we're going to be doing that very soon, right?
That's right. And I know you're working on it. I bet you already have the questions done.
Yeah, Sully's here right now.
Hey, Sully.
Sacred Vortex. Hey, boys. How's it going? See you tonight.
I got to talk to Sully. We were talking about you coming here to do the show, and Jeff just told me that you're doing it by the phone, so there's no need to come here. That's how much I know.
Yeah, we're doing phone interviews for the ones that have trouble getting onto the platform. Susie Lily's here. Want
Hi,
to say
Susie.
a special hello to Robert Johnson. Thank you for tuning into the show. I think this is the first time, man. And we're also very glitchy. I don't know what's up with that.
We've been following your health, the past month. Every day, getting updates from you. We're glad you're doing better and that you're able to play and your fingers are able to work. That's really good. I heard that song you posted today, so keep going. Keep being motivated.
Hey, man, I saw those stitches. That looked brutal.
Yeah, that was like Frankenstein style or something. Was that Dawn of the Dead movie or something?
Janine Spring is here. Hello, Janine. Hello, Susan Lilly, and everybody else out there.
Hello, Susie.
Even the ones that aren't commenting that are listening to the show. So what'd you think of those first two bands, Jim?
I really liked both of the songs. It's a good old country vibe with that song. The 1-4-5.
Dig a hole.
Yeah,
All
dig
we
a
did
hole.
was dig a hole.
And then you make me fill it back again or something. I don't know. I'm just trying to come up with a middle part or something.
We tried to build mountains, but all we did was dig a hole.
Yeah, so...
I guess that's true for
next
many
time,
people.
just say, let's dig a hole together, honey, so you can't get any lower. You have to grow up. How about that for psychology?
There's nowhere going but up. Well, there is going down. You can go down as well. I mean, but at some certain point, they say bottom's end, but rock bottom, right?
Rock bottom.
Rock bottom.
That's what she said. That doesn't even make any sense.
It doesn't matter. Okay, so you ready, Jim?
Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Oh, wait, hold on. Are you?
Yes.
Are you ready?
I had to think about it for a minute. I'm thinking about that rock bottom comment.
Isn't there a Joe Walsh song that mentions rock bottom?
I don't
Something, maybe the Confessor.
I don't remember that. Oh, I know the song, but I don't remember anything about a rock bottom. I know Rocky Mountain Way.
The Confessor has a line about something, the bottom.
Oh.
If anybody's out there listening, you guys could look up the lyrics for us. I know it's in there for sure. All right, Jim, you're ready to go?
I am.
All right, so I hit the button too early, but are you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready?
And how's the audio out there? How's it sound? Last week, somebody said that we sounded really low in the mix, so I had to fix a few things. Here's the fixing shit.
So far, we haven't had any difficulties.
Oh, nobody really said
It
anything.
sounds better than last week, too.
I think so. I adjusted a couple things with the audio, but there really wasn't much to do.
My connectivity around here hasn't been too good with my phone, with my Galaxy. It seems I have to hit it like 2-3 times for it to do something.
I also noticed, too, that during the show, we've glitched out a few times where it kind of gets stuck. Janine Springs said our sound is really low.
Oh, Janine's in?
Yeah. She said our
Excellent.
sound is low.
Oh, she said that? It sounds low?
Yeah.
Oh,
I got everything cranked up.
okay. See, I guess we're still having some difficulties. Thanks for letting us know.
Yeah, I don't know. Everything looks good. Everything's set right. I have no freaking idea. All right, so Rockstar Radio Underground on Live 365. We have a special show kicking off with the Degenerates at 6 p.m. today. Then the Cleveland Rock Hour kicks off at 7 p.m. It's going to be 2 hours of uninterrupted music for all you heathens. Okay?
Sounds good to me.
Also, we had we talked about the robot bunnies last week.
Oh, yeah, the ones that like to bite off the heads of alligators or something.
Yeah, I looked into it. None of that is true.
Yeah, I was thinking that was nuts. That's why we were mocking it so bad, right? Or so
Yeah.
good.
None of that was true whatsoever.
That is hilarious. I think they could do it if they wanted to, but you could get in trouble. What happens if the bunny gets into the neighborhood and takes out a 2-year-old? That wouldn't be cool. Got to think about stuff like that while Jeff is trying to do technical stuff. I'm here to fill in the gaps.
Yeah, I don't know if that made any difference. I don't know why our audio would be low whatsoever. Same old show, same old audio, and I got everything cranked all the way up. Yep. Everything looks good. I don't know.
Well, let's fill in that hole.
Janine Springs said she has to hold the phone to her ear to hear us.
Oh.
And she said, I read that story. It's fake. And the robot bunnies. No, I looked it up. So the bunnies actually look like regular bunnies, and they're stuffed, and they have sensors to notify when they're close to a python. We had it all wrong. They're nothing more than decoys that get the attention of snakes.
Oh.
Once they have the snake's attention, a sensor goes off, and then people that are there to kill the snakes run off and kill the snakes.
I'm glad we're talking about snakes and silly stuff like that rather than talking political stuff and talking out our butts. And find out later that it's all lies and stuff. You got to be careful. You know, we got to do the right thing. We don't need to dig ourselves into a hole.
No, we don't. Or dig a hole.
Yeah.
Okay. Janine Springs said she could make it through. No worries. Anybody else out there? Are you having trouble hearing us? Maybe our listening audience will tell us. I noticed they said it last week. I adjusted the volume on the old laptop, and that's all the way up. I don't know. I did turn down the sound effects, though. The sound effects were way too freaking loud
Last week?
last week.
Oh.
When we did the tactical nuke, it sounded like it was like in the room with. All right, moving on. All right, these will get better. An alligator spotted swimming in a Pennsylvania lake was captured by a Florida sanctuary operator who happened to just be in town. Can you imagine that?
How coincidental or something kind of makes you think he put it there in the first place, maybe, huh?
He planted he came from Florida, planted the alligator,
And said
and
he-
then was in the area, and they're like, is there anybody out there that can catch an alligator?
like a Seinfeld episode.
Yeah.
Not really.
All right, so check this out. I read this, and it made me laugh, and they even had pictures and everything, but then I looked further into it and realized it was all a myth. So the face behind the Ronald McDonald mascot was said to have killed 12 children in the summer of 1892. And I looked it up. This is a total myth. Have you guys seen that out there?
I have not.
Talking about Ronald McDonald as a serial killing clown.
So whoever decided to use that picture decided to use a serial killer?
Yeah, it looked just like Ronald McDonald, but much more angry.
That's more unbelievable than the bunnies that killed the snakes.
Yeah, it was like a cross between the Joker and an evil clown.
Oh.
All right. Anyway, on August 5th, 2025, McDonald's announced the return of the franchise and its characters, including Ronald McDonald, in a new commercial to promote a new meal. This marks the first time in nearly 2 decades that the characters have been featured prominently in advertising. The campaign launched on August 12th,
Oh.
just a couple days ago.
Hmm.
Interesting, huh?
Oh, that is. I might even have some someday.
All right, so let's do this, Jim. Let's do a special drop. Let's do the Ravenwoods Band with Joe Vitale Jr. with the song Ravenous. While that's playing, let's do a check on our audio with the phone. All right? Here we go.
Tonight you're feeling lonely, and I can build a void. There's something in my senses I never can avoid. I hear your echoes calling, I feel them in my mind. They told me your intentions, I'm sure that you know mine. I feel this power coming over me. I don't know what to trust when I'm ravenous. You have this hunger lying behind your eyes. When it's the two of us, we are ravenous. this state of mind. Your wall of inhibition has broken and declined. I feel the flowing fire, it's burning in my bones. You've got a taste for danger, we're clearly in the zone. Turn off the logic, shut down the line, augment the moments, we're lost in time. I feel this power coming over me. I don't know what to trust when I'm ravenous. You have this hunger lying behind your eyes. When it's the two of us, we are ravenous. I'm so, I'm burning up inside your soul. It's going down tonight. I feel this power coming over me. I don't know what to trust when I'm ravenous. You have this hunger lying behind your eyes. When it's the two of us, we are ravenous. I feel this power coming over me. I don't know what to trust when I'm ravenous. You have this hunger lying behind your eyes. When it's the two of us, we are ravenous. I'm so, I'm burning up inside your soul. It's going down tonight. I'm so, I'm burning up inside your soul. It's going down.
Still don't hear anything.
Can you hear me now?
I did for a second.
Okay.
Sure you got me now, man.
We're
Hi, this is Jeff James,
and this
Uh,
is Mr. Movement.
and you're listening to Outlaw Radio. I can hear
I
you just
can-
fine.
I hear you, but not loud.
Yeah, I got everything cranked up. I noticed on your Wi-Fi, you're getting a really low signal. Where are you at right now?
I can't really hear too well.
Oh,
You could tell that I'm a musician.
you have bad hearing?
Well, it's getting there. How about if I get some earphones?
Yeah, try the headphones. Let's
Could
do
you give
that.
me a second?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have all the time in the
Be
world.
right
man.
back.
We'll just talk about stuff.
I suppose he turned his volume up all the way on his computer. I would think.
Yeah, we'll go through a few things while he's on the show with us. But if it's very hard to see Jim, but you see down at the bottom where we have the green room areas in blue. Ours says Mr. Moonlight Jeff, and then next to it says Butch Armstrong.
Uh-huh.
His Wi-Fi is in the red, where ours is fully up.
Oh, okay.
Let's try this.
All right.
Okay.
Well, let's try a couple
There you go.
while you're listening. All right, can you hear this?
Crank that volume. So, is it any better?
Can you hear this?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I hear you now.
Excellent. How you doing today, Butch?
Oh, not bad. Got up kind of late
Armstrong.
though.
Legendary blues guitarist in the Cleveland scene for years, crushing it.
And
Welcome to the show.
We're so happy to have you on, especially coming up in a week or so, right?
Next Thursday.
Ah, yes.
That's excellent. Well, guys out there, what we are doing today is we wanted to test the system. We wanted to make sure that Butch could get on because we plan on doing an interview with him, and that's August 28th, right?
Next Thursday, whatever the
Yes.
date is.
Oh, the 21st. My bad.
Oh, the 21st. Oh,
21st.
oh okay.
Next Thursday at 5 o'clock, Butch will be on our show. We're going to be talking about the King of the Blues, how you got involved in that, the early years of playing, all the great stuff you've been a part of. And this guy's got great freaking stories.
There's plenty of those.
Yeah, rock and roll stories. We love to hear all the good rock and roll gossip. So whatever you want to unload on us, it's totally fine.
We want to hear about Mark Farner. You met him a few times, and he remembered you. I think that's pretty cool. Hey, I
I
know
did.
you.
I did. He was a big influence on me when I was 16 years old.
Did you see him at Public Hall at like maybe, I don't know, 68 or 69 or 70?
No, I never saw Grand Funk Railroad in concert, but they did record their albums in Cleveland, Ohio, with the great Ken Hammond from Cleveland Recording. And when I was 16, we actually it was right after they cut the Closer to Home thing. I'm your captain, and we walked into the studio. There was the gold and platinum records all over the wall in the hallway, and Ken Hammond gave us a great tour and story about how he met them and how they recorded in Cleveland. And I was really a huge fan back then. And years later, when the Armstrong Bearcat Band was formed, we ended up playing a bunch of concerts for the local promoters as the warm-up act. And twice we opened for Mark Farner with his own band. He wasn't with the Grand Funk anymore. And the first time was at the Agora. It was actually in the ballroom, not the big room. And then we opened up for him at JB's in Kent, which is the historical little nightclub where the James Gang got their start with Joe Walsh. And he was surprisingly playing there, and we opened up for him there. And during the break, I went outside, and he was sitting with another guy on leaning against a car, just shooting the shit. And I walked up to him, and he goes, "Hey, man," he says, "I remember you." He says, "You opened up for us at the Agora." And I says, "You remember that?" And he goes, and I just unloaded and told him how much I loved him and his music and what influence he was. He was super.
Hey, two things I want to say is when we bring you on for the interview, this is going to be great because we're going to be able to cross-reference the Mark Farner stuff and all the Cleveland legends and everything. And the second thing is, before we even do that interview, I want to lay this to rest. So you're known as the Armstrong Bearcat Band, correct?
Right.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
We weren't sure because we knew that your bass player had left and he continued on using the Bearcat name as well, and we weren't sure. So.
Well, what I decided to do is keep the name for two reasons. The first reason was in honor of him, of course, but the other thing was it was such a memorable name. People would always walk up to me and they'd say, "Hey, man, you're Bearcat," or "You're the Bearcat Band." And I go, "No, I'm Armstrong and he's Bearcat." So that was one reason why. It was the more memorable part of the name. People said, "Why don't you just call it the Butch Armstrong Band from now on?" I said, "So it's really not." I says, I might, still be the leader of the band, even though there's two non-original guys in the group. But I want to keep the name because it was important to me to keep the name. And so what I decided to do is, I says, why don't we just maybe add an S to it and make it like, the Cincinnati Bearcats, a plural. And that keeps it together because people used to get the name mixed up all the time. When we go out of town and as we're driving up to the marquee, like the Blues Brothers, you see the marquee and it said Butch, Stutz, the Bearcats, and Band. It sounded like a circus act. So, it always got mixed up. So I figured keep the name, add the S, make it more the Bearcats, the animal, so to speak, and everybody's happy,
Well, I'd agree with you. Everybody knows you by that name. Hey, I'll throw a name out to you, and I didn't mention this before. Joseph Trusello, Sapori Bar and Grill.
Yes.
I watched you perform there several times. I was the sous chef there for a few years.
Oh, really? Okay. I didn't know
maybe
that.
2 years.
That
Yeah,
was a
he,
great place. He's a good friend of ours, and he moved back to Florida.
yeah, it's super cool. It's a cool connection because he's a fan of the show and he watches us from time to time.
Oh, I'm sure he'll watch this one then.
Yeah, I'll have to mention to him that you're on today's show. You came in to jump in, and I'll also tell him that we have the interview with you next Thursday. Isn't this
Yeah, tell him.
fantastic? You signed right on, right? I had no doubt that you would hit that link and you would sign right into the platform.
I don't know how I got the sound to work though, so you might have to walk me through that after we're done.
Yeah, we'll have to figure that out. A lot of times, too, here, two things I'll share with you. One is your Wi-Fi is kind of low wherever you are right now. If you're in the basement or something like that, are you in?
I'm actually in my kitchen.
Okay. Well, your Wi-Fi there is real low. I could see it when I'm looking at our green room screen.
I don't know how to adjust that.
No, I don't know. I don't know either.
Are
I'm
you
really
next to
not
your-
much of a computer guy at all.
Are you next to your Wi-Fi?
The
The,
router.
Wow.
the Wi-Fi is in the next room behind me.
Well, you're pretty close then, so you
Yeah.
can't get any
Yeah.
closer.
So maybe when you do the interview next Thursday, you go in that room and get as close to the Wi-Fi as you can, just to get a better signal. Not that we're having a bad signal now.
Sounds great to us right now.
Yeah, I could probably do that.
But it seems like it's working fine now. Maybe we won't have to do anything. But
Well, I mean, maybe after you're off the air, we could test a few things out, privately. Maybe that'll work out better.
Yeah.
Because I don't like I said, I don't remember how I accidentally got the sound to come on.
Okay. Well, a lot of times too, and this is the second thing I'll mention. Sometimes there's settings on your audio. It happened to Janine Spring just recently. You didn't see it, Jim, but she said she couldn't hear us at all.
Oh.
We cranked everything up all the way, and basically she had the wrong setting on. So
oh, okay.
now she can hear us just fine.
Good.
But what I will say is sometimes your sound on your phone is muted, and that's why you can't hear or speak into it. So when you do link in next time, just make sure your volume's all the way up. We had the same thing happen with Gregory Nicholas last week. He came on the show, he linked in, and for some reason the first link didn't work. He had to sign back out, and when he linked back in the second time, it was totally fine.
Well, I just checked my sound on the computer. It's at 100%.
Okay. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But you
Okay.
sound great to me. I have you all the way up, and then we're all the way up as well, and you sound great to me.
Well, I definitely have to use the earphones. That's for sure.
Okay. Yeah, for sure. All right. Very cool. Well, I want to thank you so much for stopping by. What do you have going on tonight?
Not nothing. I have a friend of mine that's coming over, and we're going to play some guitars right about 9:00. And it's not really a guitar lesson or nothing. He's just a good friend, and we sit around and we watch videos and we jam together. And he might say, "Hey, man, show me how to play this," and I go, "Oh, okay," and then I show it to him, and he's happy as a bird. So,
I would be too.
I mean, we have a few drinks, maybe a couple beers, sometimes a little
Just get
whiskey.
started.
Yeah.
What?
You sold me at whiskey. I'll be there in a half hour. Yeah, that's funny.
So where are you playing this weekend?
This week we're doing a first time at a resort. It's called Cedar Lane at Catawba, and they called me way back in the first of the year and wanted us to come out and do a show there. And it's I've seen pictures of the area and everything. It looks like a really nice place, and
It is
And
a
it's-
nice place.
yeah, it's an hour and a half drive to Catawba, and we're playing a couple hours, and it's an hour and a half back.
Hey, Butch, before I let you go, I'll tell you something. This will also be funny because here's another connection. I grew up at Cedar Lane Campgrounds. I spent every summer there from like 9 years old until I was like 16. At
Wow.
that campground. I had my first love affair at that campground. I
Oh,
kissed a
boy.
bunch of girls there as a youngster. And yeah, it's a great place, super family orientated. And that's right as you go towards the peninsula to catch the ferry over to Put-in Bay. And at the top of that, I'll tell you, I'll give you a little heads up. At the point there's a little like milkshake place. They have the best wingdings I've ever had. They're amazing.
Well, that's a coincidence, huh? It's like we're just talking about where we're playing, and you actually spent a lot of time there.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that's a good story.
There's a lot of peaches being sold on the side of the road in Catawba. I was just there a couple days ago, so pick some up if you can. They're good.
Oh wow.
What are they? What are they?
Peaches, yeah, it's peach time out there.
Oh, peaches.
Yes.
Peaches for me.
Okay.
Peach.
All right. Well, thank you so much. This has been Butch Armstrong of the
Yes.
Armstrong Bearcat Band. He will be with us next Thursday at 5 o'clock for an exclusive interview. Cleveland legend, blues guitarist Butch. You have a great evening.
Thank
We're
you.
gonna play another song. This is another dead rock star. This song is called Jeff Bridges. And Butch, you have a great evening.
See you, Butch.
Talk
Thanks.
to you after the show.
Maybe I could. I conjure up enough courage to walk inside into a place that I know no one knows me. Oh, I used to shit about it. But I know you'll be in there. I've known you since grade school. I don't know if you noticed me as much as I have been. Lately, noticing you. Tell me, but only with your eyes. Tell me, maybe I could walk on over the rocks. You know. By the look on your face, you will be anywhere. I've been here with him now. Tell me, but only with your eyes. The same you say the word now, I'll be running to your side. Feeling me to escape, honey, I'm your man. I take my hand and we'll go running high. Maybe I could be your Superman tonight. Fly down and pick you up, sweep you off your feet, and take you higher than you've ever been now. Tell me, but only with your eyes. Tell me, just say the word now. I'll be running to your side. You're feeling me to escape, honey, I'm your man. I'll take my hand and we'll running high. Maybe I could, or maybe you would, or maybe we should now.
What do you think of that song, Jeff?
My bad.
Nice everything on that song.
Yeah, that was Another Dead Rock Star. Song is called Jeff Bridges.
Kind of sounds like Eddie Vedder, maybe? Pearl
Sound a
Jam.
lot like Pearl Jam to me.
They'd be a great tribute band, but I'm sure that's not the first time somebody has said that.
Well, when we interviewed them, and it wasn't too long ago, the interview, I mentioned, I go, hey, man, does anybody ever tell you sound a lot like Eddie Vedder?
Oh, that's right.
In the
Yeah.
band Pearl Jam, and they're like, yeah, we get that a lot. So he just sounds like him. But not all their music sounds like Pearl Jam. They have some other stuff that's rocking. And I was saying to Jim between listening to it that indie alternative rock, kind of like a 90s alternative rock
Yeah.
vibe,
Yeah,
right?
definitely.
All right. So anyway, that was pretty cool. We had Butch Armstrong on.
That really was.
Our test worked. He got overzealous and came on early.
He just couldn't wait to talk to us.
Just couldn't.
I hope he's still listening
Couldn't wait
right
to get
now.
on. You know, he's sitting on the other end, and he's like, should I do it? Should I do it? Should I do it? He said 6:15, but I got to just test the waters, right?
And it
We get
worked.
that all the time. A lot of people would just pop into the green room, right? Pop in and then pop back out, pop in and pop back out. And so now he knows when he signs in, he can see us. I could send him personal messages that don't go out into the comments. And yeah, we'll go from there.
You have to send a link every time, every new show. You can't use an old link, right?
You can use an old link. I haven't had a problem with that. Matt Gook out there said that he couldn't use an old link.
I don't
that
see how you
sent him.
could because but
Yeah, I don't know. I've never really experienced that. But what I try to do is, if you're going to be in on a show on a Thursday, I'll send you the link on a Monday, and that should give you plenty of time to look it over and figure out how you're going to do it, how you're going to have your background look, all that stuff. You know, it gives you a bunch of days beforehand to get ready. And then if it's on Sunday, I send them out on Thursday morning, like I did today for Dark Echoes Paranormal TV show.
yeah.
They'll be with us Sunday, and they got their invites today. All right, Jim, I got something new for you. So, new discovery. All right, I got some crazy news for you. Not anything really out of the ordinary, but some new stuff. So, new archaeological evidence pushes back the timeline for human presence in African rainforests, indicating they were present 150,000 years ago, much earlier than previously thought. What do you think of that?
150,000 years?
Yeah. 150,000 years ago, there was people in the African rainforests. Interesting,
Jeez.
isn't it? Our Earth goes so far back, we just don't have the information, isn't forthcoming. Eventually, we're going to find out everything when the aliens come. You'll see.
I wonder how much the chromosomes and genes and DNA has changed in 150,000 years.
Can you imagine if all that was BS and none of it was true and there was no evolution? We've been this way from the very beginning. Monkeys were monkeys and humans were humans.
But humans adapt. It's proven that they adapt, and they can adapt pretty quickly to certain environmental changes.
Cro-Magnon.
But things stayed the same in the long run, I guess.
All right, have you ever heard of the black hole at cosmic dawn?
No.
Right. Well, researchers identified the earliest confirmed black hole dating back to just 500 million years after the Big Bang, offering a glimpse into the early universe. Space. The final frontier. What do you think?
So there was I don't even get it.
Diane Baker, welcome to Outlaw Radio Show.
Hey, Diane.
What's up, girl?
There you go.
Rockin'. There you go, Jim.
There you go.
Inside jokes are the best.
They are.
Okay, yeah, so 500 million years after the Big Bang. It's a lot of years, Jim.
I mean, there was the Big Bang first. Yeah, I think the Big Bang is a bunch of bogus BS, actually. Don't tell me there's one Big Bang that affected everything. That's stupid.
It's bung.
It is.
Remember when people used to say that weed was bung? That was back in the day.
But we're actually we're in a black hole ourselves right now.
That's what
How can you not be in a black hole? Everything's in a black hole. Got a black hole, and then a bigger one, then a bigger one. That's it.
They talk about Earth getting sucked into a black hole. Imagine that would just tear us apart.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, moving on. In wildlife news. All right, you're going to like this one's good. Influencers are the reason for the rise in shark attacks. Experts shocked that they have to issue a warning because people are being attacked while taking underwater selfies with sharks.
No, that's got to be fake. Just like the fake
Real.
bunnies that are cutting off the heads of pythons.
We had that all wrong, man. They're not cutting off the heads.
Well, that's what I made that up last week. That's what
I think that's a fantastic idea, though. I think the robot bunnies should go on the attack. I don't think we're that far advanced yet.
I think you could have safeties to where they're going to be able. The robot bunny has this image that what a snake looks like, and a snake does not look like a human being. So there's no chance of the robot bunny biting off the human being's head. So I'd say go for that.
It would be a hard takedown. Well, I looked it up, and the bunnies are like this big, okay? And they look like regular bunny rabbits, like stuffed bunnies. And all they do is they take all the stuffing out, and they put, like, robot stuff inside, and they hop. And they have sensors when a snake is close. They let off, like, a heat warning or something.
Well, what about the sharks? We should get a fake shark or something.
And take a photo with it?
Yeah.
Like in Lake Erie? Look what we found, a shark in Lake Erie. You could put that up on YouTube and all the sheep would believe it. So yeah, influencers and TikTok people are going out into the ocean, diving with big sharks like makos, tigers, and great whites, and they're getting selfies. So they're taking a photo of themselves with the shark behind them. And there's a rise in shark attacks because of this.
There's no way an insurance company is going to pay off any type of a claim providing coverage for someone that has a boat that gives tours if they allow sharks to come up to them for photograph sessions.
Do you remember?
So good luck trying to find that policy.
Do you remember the story I told you about the woman that her husband took her to the lion safari and she got out of her car and took a selfie when the lion was behind her? And all the lion did was reach out and snag her and pull her right into the woods.
Did she survive?
No, she did not survive. And her husband, they have video of it. Her husband gets out of the car, goes around, sees that the tiger's taking her into the woods, and he takes one look at the tiger in the woods, and he goes right back and gets in his car.
Nothing you could do. Boy,
Yep.
I'm sure you could if they could grab your neck, they could crush your neck in a second. All those
Unless they want to play with
cervical
you.
spinal tudes.
Unless they want to play with you beforehand.
The cervical spinal tudes.
It said, Robert Sullivan said, do the Sharks have to sign a release? Only when bitten. All right. Here's another one for you. Strange news from Germany. A police camera captured the bizarre moment a motorist sped through an intersection in Germany while dressed as the blue biscuit-loving children's character, Cookie Monster.
And that was the big news for the day in Germany?
That was the big news in Germany. So this guy got a whole suit, and he dressed as the Cookie Monster. And while he sped through the streets of Germany, he was eating cookies. Yeah, and the cops got pissed off about it, and they dragged him out of the car and the whole bit. That's great, isn't it?
That's almost as crazy. I forget what country this was in, but in a country they were told that you couldn't go into the forest anymore, into these national areas, a wilderness. And one guy called up the forestry and said, "I'm going to step onto into the forest." And so they came and they witnessed him making one step into the forest area. And they actually fined him $70,000 for that, for stepping over the line.
Well, man, if somebody said to me, I'm going to fine you and it was going to be a big fine. All you have to do is take one step in there. I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, but he did it. He didn't think they were going to do anything. But so that's for real. So sounds like a pretty cool country, if you ask me. Not.
No, I
That's
would
ridiculous.
never want to go there. All right, Jim, how about another song? When we come back, I have some very interesting news for you.
Okay.
You're going to love the next segment. All right, this is King Ern with the song Painkiller. Hell yeah, that was King Ern from Germany. The song Painkiller.
Hey, that's one of my favorite metal tunes.
Jim was jamming to that.
I was.
He was totally getting into it.
What a great mix, those drums. The bass drum and snare drum and everything. Just perfect.
Yeah, we have King Ern on the show. I believe it's October 12th. And that's going to be a really good show. He's going to be tuned in all the way from Germany, which ought to be super,
Yeah, that's
super
going to
cool.
be a good one, I know.
I'm excited about that. We have a lot of stuff we're going to ask him. We're going to do a whole thing about Paranormal Germany for our Paranormal segment. And, yeah, I want to talk to him about the history of Germany and the whole Nazi thing with the bunkers and the museums. I don't hear all about it.
Don't they have to be careful what they say? on social media. I
Do
know
they?
they have too in
Do they?
Germany and England and France.
Yeah, I feel bad for those guys. Well, they probably say the same thing about us.
Is it the Netherlands? They've just announced, this. I saw it just recently posted that they're now telling Islam you can't wear those burqas. Is that what they are?
The thing that covers the whole face.
Yeah, no more of that is allowed. But I heard that 6 months ago, so it really isn't new. And then you don't really know if what the story is. Are they complying? Are they being kicked out? That's what you get with our media nowadays.
The media sucks. Hey, isn't burqa? Doesn't it sound like a horrible name for like a thing that covers your face? Burqa.
Oh gosh.
Go get the burqa, Bernice.
There's like a slit about a half inch.
Your eyes are beautiful in the burqa.
That's it. They could see just, do that, and that's what you're looking through when you're out in the.
Hey, do you remember during COVID when everybody had to wear the masks? I found during COVID some of the most beautiful girls' eyes. Because you couldn't see the rest of their face, but you just saw their eyes. It was always a shocker when they took off the mask.
Oh, yeah.
But
The dream is over.
the dream was over. Exactly. All right, so I got a good one for you. You're going to like this. The WNBA is still struggling with a string of sex toy disturbances. Have you heard about this?
Yes. Is that still going on?
Yes, it is.
It's hilariously lame.
Yeah, in the past week and a half, sex toys have been thrown on court during games in Atlanta on July 29th, Chicago on August 1st, and Los Angeles on August 5th, and Chicago again on Thursday night. With the most recent object hitting the court in the closing seconds of Atlanta Dream's victory over the Sky. Nets have been deployed to catch the flying dildos and vibrators, Jim.
Oh, really? You get one of those butterfly nuts, basically, like you're catching a butterfly, but you're grabbing dills.
I saw one get thrown, and it was thrown from a long distance, and it was a pink vibrator. And when it hit the floor, it started vibrating on the floor.
Did it seriously?
Seriously, it was fantastic. I loved it.
Maybe best off just not even talking about it.
It'd be
it'll
great.
go away.
Wouldn't it be great if one of the WNBA players walked over and just picked it up and took it with her?
And stuffed it in her pants.
Stuffed it in her ass. I mean, her pants.
That would have been the highest rated show ever.
That would have been. They probably would have got more money, and they could have made more money for themselves.
They'd be giving a premium of their money to the men's league.
That's right. Sully
That
said,
happened.
good for the meaningless WNBA. Hey, at least they're being talked about. It's vibrators and dildos, but they're being talked about.
I've actually watched a game recently. Indiana. I have a friend that she really likes women's basketball, and she's addicted to it, and she loves Indiana. Isn't that who the good player is? But she's out.
Caitlin
maybe,
Clark?
Yeah, she's out maybe for a long time.
Oh, well.
Shame.
It's a shame. I will say this. We're supposed to get a WNBA team in Cleveland. I definitely want to be a part of that. I want to get season tickets so I could go and watch every game.
Oh, yeah.
I'm after all the Blue Hills.
Just let me know how much it is.
Yeah, Jim, some of those girls, I'm not going to go into details. I'm not really there to watch sports, guys. I'm there to watch.
I'd rather watch women's volleyball on the beach.
Well, yeah, if we had to be...
I like the way they slap each other's butts after every play. That's
I like when
awesome.
they get in the showers later.
That would really boost attendance, wouldn't it?
Wouldn't it?
I mean, you could see everything right to here. You don't really see the boobs, but
Yeah, or just how about black bikinis? We're in our minds, we're like thinking that they're dancing around and playing in the shower and spanking each other's butts. They're probably just like big Berthas in there, man.
probably hate half each other.
They hate each other and they won't look at each other.
Fat ass, that kind of thing.
Jim, have you ever heard of the Paleolithic era?
I've heard of that.
lithic.
That has
That's
to
it.
do with way back,
Right. Well, the
hundreds of thousands of years.
yes, hundreds of thousands. Well, this one's 28,000 years old. The earliest known artifact suspected to be a dildo is a 28,000-year-old silt stone phallus discovered in Germany's Hohl Fels cave.
Is that right? Is that they really think it's for that reason?
It was shaped like a penis.
Oh no, that goes way back. I think
28,000 years.
Oh, that's
Stone. And I didn't make this up. It's Germany's Hohl Fels cave. Almost sounds like Whole feels it. Hole fills the cave. Oh boy, that's
they stopped
awful.
laughing pretty fast there.
Yeah, maybe should have used this one. This one got more of a laugh. Okay. All right, so this is good. So 20th century and beyond. In the 1920s, we saw a growing sexual liberation and the acceptance of personal massagers. The invention of latex rubber in the 1930s enabled the creation of the modern rubber dildo.
Happy days are here again.
Happy days for the ladies.
Some men could probably enjoy it too.
Yeah. They have holes too.
So what do we?
Hole-filled caves.
We've regressed into a show of filth and grime.
We yuck it up some more. Yuck.
Yeah. Say something that isn't funny and laugh.
Yeah, we'll try.
That's what these shows are. I swear we're better than them.
We'll try. Sometimes I listen to them and I just want to hang myself afterwards. Not suicidal, just for the moment.
What did your fart smell like?
I canned mine in a mason jar.
And they laugh for 5 minutes on that.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to play a song. When we come back, we're going to wind down the show. But this is Still in Darkness with the song Honesty. And that's what we try to do to you. We try to bring the honesty. Rock and roll, baby.
If I can be honest, all I really want is not to be pressured, allowed to do things in my own time, not to be rude, just speak my truth. Yes, my beliefs, but nobody wants honesty. Just lies, guys, that's politeness. Believe you me, there's so much power in honesty. Fiction, you lied to me. Fiction, set me free from all your motherfucking lies. All I want from you is just tell the truth. Unlike pulling teeth, it could be so easy. Why is it so hard to choose when you know you lose me in the end? Or is that your plan? Your wicked ways I don't understand. Believe you me, there's so much power in honesty. Fiction, you lied to me. Fiction, set me free from all you motherfucking lies.
Song was called Honesty.
That was a trippy song.
Hey, what do you think the WNBA will do about the dildos?
They're just gonna hope they fly away.
Well, they're flying onto the court.
Yeah, it's just silliness.
Wouldn't it be funny if they started throwing other different sex toys out there?
Like what?
Like torsos and bottom halves and fists.
Oh. They're doing this to mock the women's basketball league, right?
No.
Why are they doing it?
It's a promotional company, and I can't remember what the promotional company makes. Maybe our listeners will look it up for us. I saw it the other day as I looked it up, and it's a promotion, and they're just throwing the dildos and the vibrators out to kick off this promotion. It has nothing to do with the WNBA that they're a bunch of women.
And remember, you get 20% off too.
On the dildos?
Yeah.
They're free if you can grab one off the floor.
Oh, that's right.
If you catch one, I don't know. They would have to be disinfected.
I hear they're
Anytime
offering a year supply of free batteries.
Oh, boy. That is freaking great. If you can make 3 from the foul line, you get a lifetime battery thing for every dildo we send you. That's awful.
We are heathens.
Heathens. Diane's like, I'd like to find that battery service.
Somehow I don't think she's laughing at that one.
Hey, Diane, with every T-shirt and hat, you get a 6-month supply of batteries. Well, we'll be at Backstage Bar tonight, pounding down the drinks. It's karaoke night at the Backstage Bar, I think.
They really have good lemonade.
And they have great burgers. Right? Or no,
they
that's
do.
West End I'm thinking about.
West End, yeah, they have the best black and blue burger, I swear. You guys got to try that. It always tastes fantastic, too.
West End Tavern has really great burgers, wings, ribs, and it's a cool place to hang out. I've seen a couple bands play up there, and I like the Backstage Bar. I'm going to go over there tonight,
Yeah.
which is right across the street from Smedley's.
And there's
who
a jam.
who knows where else I'll be going?
There's a jam at Smedley's that starts at 1:30 a.m. By the time they let everybody else to play, they play the first 3 sets, and then they let people up the jam for 10 minutes. Thank you.
I don't even want to say it because you'll get me going on the whole jam night thing. I have particular thoughts on every jam night I've ever been to.
Tactical nuke
Now, I don't want to
incoming!
get started. I'll ruffle feathers.
Well, it's about that time, isn't it? I mean,
And you said it, Jim. Perfect timing. All right, so this coming Sunday night, Sunday show brings us the Dark Echoes Paranormal TV show at 8 p.m. We also have the Swamp and the Shenane. We're talking about paranormal ghost hunting gadgets and killer lineup with Circle of Nero, Ancient Limbs, Tempest, Awaiting Abigail, My Cleveland Project, Joe Davis Band, King Ern, Fast Rich, Joe Boo, and the Dogs of Verona. This one's going to be big.
that's quite a lineup, that's for sure.
That's a lot of music.
Yes. Thank you.
Lots of music. All right, so tonight, go watch Rockstar Radio Underground on Live 365. Just Google Live 365 and look for Rockstar Radio Underground to hear all the music from our shows. Again, tonight we have start going on right now is the Degenerate Show. You can tune into them and hear some tunes. And at 7 o'clock, you can hear all the music that's played on the Outlaw Radio Nation show with the Cleveland Rock Hour.
Awesome.
And that's happening tonight. So, okay, peeps, it's been fun.
It has been. Time goes by so fast when it's only an hour.
Sure does. We're trying to keep it under hour, but we're going to hit an hour and 15.
Yes.
It's-
But this is the best part of the show coming up, so.
That's right. So we're Outlaw Radio Nation. We're out. We'll see you Sunday, you heathens.
See ya.
All right, so we got one more song to play, and we saved the best for last. I'm going to take you to the higher ground, Jim. This is Jim Bellinger.
It's hard to find happiness in life, but you know, we still have our children, and what's more important than our children?
I could name a few things that'd be a little bit more important than kids right now. But you know where my mind's at.
Ganja.
Now that we have your
It's Jim
attention,
Bellinger with Higher Ground.
The stars aren't falling from the sky just yet. A gun is loaded, and then it's not, and then it is again. If there's a rumble and the waves take a tumble, it's best to head for higher ground. Higher ground. Better head for higher ground. Better head for. If there's a flash in the sky, we had better hope it's a new sun. 'Cause there'll be no time. There'll be no time. No time to run. Better head for higher ground. Better head for higher ground. Better head for. Better head for higher ground. Better head for higher ground. Better head for. Don't go out tonight. It's best to take your jacket. You know the change in the weather thing. There's the shooting thing too. So bring your helmet and a handful of bullets. Higher ground. Better head for higher ground. Better head for. Better head for higher ground. Better head for higher ground. Better head for. A child is born and another child is born, so there's still happiness to share.
Tactical nuke incoming!